Hello, this is Mike Evans, and I want to talk to you about Thanksgiving and Christmas. As you realize, more than a decade ago, I went to the Ukraine. Why? Because I wanted to visit the site where my great-grandfather, who I was named after, Rabbi Mikhail Katznelson, was burnt to death in a synagogue with 2,000 Jews. When I went through Ukraine to go to Belarus, I saw something that horrified me. It was an impoverished, homeless Holocaust survivor. I noticed the concentration camp number on her arm. I saw her hands, they were filthy black, and she was digging in a dumpster for food. I couldn't believe it. I started weeping. How is it possible that a Holocaust survivor could be homeless and starving? So we began a decade ago bringing food to impoverished Holocaust survivors. The poorest Jews on the planet are in Ukraine. There's Jewish orphans also. We started bringing food to the Holocaust survivors and the orphans. And then when the war broke out, we accelerated it. We started bringing the orphans and survivors to Israel, but many of them couldn't come because of their health conditions. So we started bringing food to them, and blankets, and generators, and medicine. The churches reached out to us because they were filled with refugees, homeless refugees. We're talking about over 4.5 million homeless refugees, innocent people, that they had homes, they had a wonderful life, they lost everything. They lost their clothes, their furniture, their homes, many of them even their passports, nothing. Living in little rooms in churches, and they desperately needed food. They desperately needed blankets and clothing and so many things, medicine. So we began helping them. That was 1,400 tons ago of food. That's right, 1,400 tons. No minister of the gospel in America has gone to the front lines more than my son Michael this year. He'll have landmine explosions in front of him. He'll have bullets whizzing by his head. He can hear the artillery, but he doesn't hide in the bomb shelter. He goes, he comforts the hopeless. He brings them hope and food. They're freezing. They have no infrastructure. They have no utilities. He's going to go, he just had a pastor's conference, the first national pastor's conference. He brought them to Kiev and ministered to them, traumatized pastors with death threats on their life. Now he's going back with a massive Christmas party for the children to give these traumatized children hope, food also for the families, blankets, medicine, generators, everything. And I want to encourage you, we're raising $180,000. What better Christmas gift could you give to the Lord than a gift to help us with Ukraine, or a Thanksgiving gift? And oh, by the way, there's a saying, the things of earth will surely pass, only what's done for Christ will last. When you think about your legacy, ask yourself a question. Has God blessed you with some finances that you could actually give now that would save lives? I want to tell you something. We have now an operation in which for $1,000, that's the cost of the driver, the pallets, the truck, we're getting $50,000 worth of food, 20 tons. So you could give a gift of $1,000 as a Christmas gift or a Thanksgiving gift, and you would be sponsoring $50,000 worth of food, 20 tons of food. Do you know how many lives that will touch and many lives saved? Or you could give $1,000 and that would pay for a generator that would keep a family alive in the winter. The temperature will drop to 20 below zero. I'm going to ask you to be as generous as you can today. We're doing something great for God, and you're part of it. Please click the red button at the bottom of your screen. Be as generous as you can, because as soon as we get the funds, Michael will head back to Ukraine. And oh, by the way, I have been invited by President Zelensky to meet with him personally. He wants to thank me and the evangelicals who have helped them this year and wish them a Merry Christmas. I'll keep you posted on that also. God bless you and thank you.